Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the New Year's tag. I'm a little, sorry guys, I'm like a little all over the place right now. So as I said, in my Christmas tag video, I would be doing these for each holiday. So I'm doing this on New Year's Eve at 10:04 at night. So obviously I love you guys. I'm not wearing any makeup yet. Gotta put some makeup on for this video. I'm gonna put it on probably after the video, but I want to get this video possibly up and going as the ball is dropping. Before the ball is dropping. I had my TV on when I went to go restart this video because the first one I was like all over the place. I was like, let me just sit down and then I don't have to hold my phone. I can use my hands because I've been drinking. New challenge might be coming up. Drunk makeup application with glitter glue. I am so bad. I swear, guys, I just really don't drink anymore. So like, it's become a little bit harder for me to handle myself. And I might have put about this much vodka. Like, I originally made it and then I poured this into something else to be able to add some Sprite to it. And I think I poured about like between here to here of vodka in it. So, whoopsies. And I can't taste the vodka anymore. So, yeah. And in case you're wondering what I'm drinking, this is something you can only make if you live in upstate New York and you have a Stewart's. So I basically took some Kinky Blue. I did not use that much. I promise. I've had this for a little bit. Some of my favorites, Stewart's Blue Raspberry. And yes, I did actually use that much today. Love this stuff. Favorite. Always a favorite. And then I didn't want to buy a big bottle of Sprite because actually ShopRite had a sale on Pepsi bottles like this. I bought some Sierra Mist and I put about this much in there. A Sierra Mist, I mean from there to there is how much was in there. And then I mixed it all together. Put it in the cup, and then I also put some in here. So, yeah, there's that. So, I'm feeling a little good right now on New Year's Eve for a night I'm spending by myself. I mean, I got my big gigantic koala bear if I want to cuddle with that later, but, probably not. So, let's get into the video, the main reason why we're here. So, I'm going to be doing these every holiday. It'd be kind of fun to do them at least for New Year's, and just see how things change throughout the year. So, alright, let's go ahead and get into this. So, the first question, I'll also link the question down below. This is going to be uploaded from my phone. I've been having issues. I literally spent about 24 to 36 hours trying to upload my no-buy/low-buy video, which you guys will see tomorrow. This is going to go up right away. So I'm going to have to edit it, and so it might take me a little bit to get the questions into it at the bottom. If you look back at one memory from the last year, what would you wish you could relive? And what would it be? My trip to Niagara Falls. That was an experience that I don't even know how to explain it. I had a lot of fun. I went by myself on a 4-day trip to Niagara Falls. Shockingly did not die. Shockingly did not end up in the hospital. And shockingly did not end up in customs. Actually, I almost ran through customs. Which was bad because I wasn't paying attention. I was so tired. I basically ran a stop sign. Trying to get back into the U.S. Which is great, because then they ask you even more questions of, are you a citizen? Oh, and in case you're wondering, I'm wearing some earrings from American Eagle. Tried these for a few years, so I definitely cannot link them down below. But I am wearing something. And my nails are painted, but this one kind of got messed up, and this one got messed up, and that's just common for me, whatever. They did last quite a bit. Until I went shopping today. So, that is a trip that I, not only just a trip, an experience I would love to relive. That was so... It was breathtaking, really. It was really breathtaking for me to go on that trip. I took it as a mental health trip. I was really having an issue with my mental health this summer. I had surgery, so I ended up taking that trip. Now, well, I don't think I've ever said this on my channel. I do see a therapist, and my therapist agreed it was a good choice for me to take this trip. I believe my mother might have agreed to it, but my grandparents were like, no, I don't think you should. Because I actually had just gotten laid off from my job prior. I was actually, the day I left for my trip would have been the day I picked up my last paycheck. I picked it up after I got back, like a week or two later. Because I was like, I don't give a crap. I'm going to Niagara Falls, like whatever. So I took it as a mental health day. I'm still paying off that trip. In order to take that trip, I did max out my credit card. Close to max it out. I did max it out pretty much. Now it's maxed up and it's over the limit. Because what I had left over, I kind of went to the mall and bought some cute stuff from. So that was one thing I would love to relive. I want to go back to Niagara Falls. I want to go see more of the 7 Wonders of the World, and I would love to go back to Canada. Mostly because I would love to come back to Shoppers Drug Mart, because that was like Ulta, Sephora meets Walmart. It was amazing. Or like, for me, we have, I live in upstate New York, so everything's weirder. Like Hannaford. I was trying to think, what's a local grocery store that might be all over the place? Hannaford's one of them. That might be, I don't know. 2, what is one New Year's resolution that you accomplished? I don't set resolutions. I've given up on them. I think my resolution to lose weight for the past, I don't even know how many years, obviously I've given up on that. I'm at the point, I might be the one who cancels their gym membership on the 1st of the year, or next tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll see. So, I also kind of had an unofficial resolution to keep my car clean, which didn't happen. I got clean, unclean. So, I think that's gonna be, like, it's kind of clean, but I gotta re-clean it again. Because of dog sitting, so. I didn't really accomplish anything because I haven't really had a goal or resolution. 3 words to describe last year. What the fuck is literally all I'm gonna say. It has been a crazy year for me. A lot of ups and downs. The first half of the year was completely different from the second half of the year in my life. Just completely crazy, and I don't even know what else to say to that. The best music-related creation or inspiration last year by an artist in your opinion. So I actually had to look this up because I'm going to have to look it up again. Because I don't know what it is. Everything's on my phone and I'm recording with my phone, which makes it kind of harder. But I think when I recorded, so I basically did this 3 times, this video 3 times. The second time I went to record it, my TV was on, and I don't want to get demonetized or whatever it is for a TV playing around in the background. So, release, not came out. I don't even think I spelled that right. Oh, shockingly I did. Here we go. I kind of want to say I had it before on the list I had. Apparently it didn't come up. Ooh, inspirational. Can I use fun songs? Because there was a few that came out, and my mom would actually be mad if I said this one. One of them. So there's a few. I'm just gonna say whatever songs that I really liked that came out last year, because it's so much easier than. Because I listen to country music, so a lot of that is inspirational songs. I mean, it's not gospel, but it's close enough in my opinion. You know, I don't listen to gospel music. I listen to country music. But I want to say, oh, you know what it is? I think I'm going to say Raised on Country by Chris Young. That was a really good inspirational song. There's also some really funny songs. I'm going to go over the funny songs. There is the Get Up. So if you guys have not, everybody has had to heard of this challenge. The Get Up Challenge. There's actually a song called The Get Up. Look What God Gave Her, I think had to inspire me a little bit because it made me realize, like, that I should just be who I am and not try to be somebody else. And there was one more I saw. There's so many songs that I just really love, and that's what it is. And there was one more I saw that I really, really did like, and my mom hates it. She's like, turn off that music. And, oh my goodness, I know it. I know what it is. It's with Billy Ray Cyrus. Old Town Road. I really like that one. It's like a country rock or country pop or rap or something. And, my mom just doesn't like it. And that's me putting it nicely on what she says. Because, yeah. Reasoning why that I'm not going to get into. But those are basically the inspirational songs from last year, this year, I'm recording it on the 31st or whatever, of 2019 for me. Something I look forward to in the coming year. I want to be able to take a trip. So I'm going to plan a trip. I don't know where I'm going yet. I want to go somewhere. In 2020. I don't know where I want to go though. It depends. I've been having some, unfortunately, starting back up, I've been having some issues with my leg again. Due to my surgery I had this past year. So I have a lot of muscle spasming going on. So that's kind of preventing me from doing a lot right now. Even just going to the mall kind of hurts on some days. So, ooh, I wonder if that, ooh. Actually, I think I'm going to leave that off. That looks a lot better. No, it looks better on. So I do want to, that's like something I'm looking forward to, is possibly taking a trip. I'm just looking forward to see what 2020 has in general in line for me, and we'll go from there. What did last year teach you? Last year taught me a lot. Not to go hiking. I learned that, I didn't actually mention that the first time I recorded that. 2019 taught me I do not belong hiking in sneakers. Especially, I should not wear sneakers at all. I get hurt in sneakers. I should not go hiking to impress a guy. Which is why I went hiking and why I needed surgery. So, that is one thing that 2019 definitely taught me, is to stop trying to go and do stuff that's not in my comfort zone, that I'm not comfortable with, to impress a guy. Just, nope, we're done with that. It also taught me who a lot of my real friends are. I've lost a few friends over the year. I mean, I still have them, like, on Facebook. We're not, like, close friends. It taught me, actually, there was a few people, to be honest. Maybe that was 2018. That I learned who my real friends are, and I'm content with just my small friend group. I feel like having a lot of friends can be a lot of, like, hassle and a lot of work, and that's not something I need. I don't really need all that. It can just be too much for me, and I like myself group of friends. We might not talk all the time, but we do talk, and I know that I can rely on some of them, even when they have, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. classes all the time. Serene, that's you. Thanks, girl. Love ya. Especially when I'm having a legit mental breakdown in a bar. So that's what taught me, is something that, that I learned about myself. What was your most worn item of clothing? Pretty much the shirt I'm wearing. I wore this quite a bit in 2019. It's just a black shirt. It's black at the bottom too as well. My pants just started falling down. Apparently my cat was on my bed. This was a very worn shirt in 2019, along with this. This is actually a shirt I bought that got me really out of my comfort zone. I think I'm holding it backwards. This is actually an off-the-shoulder shirt. This is also another shirt I wore a lot when I got that. I actually wore that like 3 videos straight because I loved it, and whatever. I think I wore it for Christmas, and like, I'm not gonna lie, the day after Christmas, but I only wore it to Christmas dinner, like for dinner. So I was like, oh, it's clean. I can go do my running around in this. Which I did. And then I went home and washed it. So this it's clean now. I promise, guys. It's clean. So those are pretty much it. I wore a lot of yoga pants. My favorite pair is, I got them from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I actually did not get them today because the pair I tried on did not fit my butt. And I was kind of mad. So I'm going to grab the wrong size though. But they didn't have any more my size on clearance. In the other size up. But Yogalicious makes some really comfy yoga pants, and they had them for like $13 today. And I was like, why can't these fit my butt? But those are pretty much what I wore all year, was like a shirt. Like one of these 2 shirts and a pair of yoga pants. Or I wore a pair of shorts. I wore one of my pairs of shorts pretty much to the point where they were like ripped jeans. And like, I'm wearing ripped jeans right now, but like the rips in them where they had like the lighter color going through them, I actually kind of wore that out of mine. So yeah. If you had to sum up your year in one word, would it be crazy? My year was very crazy for me. A lot of experiences that I don't want to have to relive through. What are you hoping for more of this year? I want to kind of get a few friends. I don't really have too many friends near where I live. All of my friends are at least an hour away. One of them lives an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So I want some friends that are a lot more close. And if you guys hear some weird like noise in the background, my grandfather's coming up the steps. I hope it's my grandfather, because then he'll leave me alone. My grandmother won't. So I'm hoping to gain some more friends. I want to actually go out and get another job. Just because dog sitting doesn't always pay, like, I'm having a hard time with clients booking. It's kind of more becoming a slower time of year. I had some regulars, but I haven't heard from them in a few weeks, so I'm trying to just, like, whatever. And so definitely that. What was you hoping for less of it in the coming year? Less injury to my body. Does that make sense? I don't want to hurt myself anymore. I'm sick of hurting myself. I would like to not have to go for a fourth surgery on my ankle. Because if I have to go for another one, it's going to be reconstructive. That's it. I want to have less health issues. I've had quite a bit of health issues this year alone. That's actually kind of why I don't work right now a regular job, and I just do dog sitting, which does pay the bills. I made quite a bit of money this year doing that. That's pretty much it. Best book you read last year. I don't read books. I do actually I started reading it, and I really just don't like it. I've only read a chapter and like a page into it, but and this I took with me down to the city to read on the train, which I really didn't read. I actually kind of got sick on the way back up. I had such a bad migraine that I was like literally trying not to throw up on the train. But I mean, I have this book, but I'm not a reader. Hand me a magazine. Read a book. I'd rather read a magazine or a Facebook post. Half of them are like books. What is your New Year's resolution for the upcoming year? I want to save money. I want to downsize my makeup collection as much as possible. I will be doing a low buy or no buy. You guys will be seeing that tomorrow. This lighting is driving me crazy now. You guys will be seeing me about my no buy and low buy tomorrow, along with my project pan for 2020, which is going to be my first like year-long project pan. I want to go on a trip. I always have to add, keep my car clean, because my car always becomes a mess some way or not. I pretty much lived out in my car for a while, especially when I dog sit for like multiple weeks in a row, which I have done that actually. This year I went from one house, I think I went home from a day, and then after a few days at one house, went home for a day, if even that, or I went to another house, and then I went through three different houses of staying. My tongue, boo. My tongue is blue. Sorry, guys. I'm distracted. So, I mean, I pretty much lived out of my car for that. I pretty much just went home, washed the laundry, and went back to somebody else's house. So, that's pretty much it. I mean, I do want to gain some more These are more goals. Again, I don't set resolutions. I want to gain more customers. I will actually be doing a video about this eventually when I get a chance. I want to come out with some more content. I do want to set to a more stricter schedule for this every year, but I think that's it. That's pretty much it. That is the last question of the tag. So, there's more tags, but I like this one the best, though, to be honest. But, that's pretty much it. I don't really set more resolutions. I want to improve my makeup skills without spending money to do it. I want to stick to my no buy and low buy, but that's pretty much it. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this tag video. I hope you guys have a very wonderful New Year's Eve. I almost just said Merry Christmas. Don't do anything stupid. I mean, I do a lot of stupid stuff, but I'm at home. My keys are in my car, but I'm not going to go get behind the wheel now. My grandmother would also kill me. And just please be safe. Drink responsibly, or don't drink at all. I think AAA does free things if you live in the capital region or anywhere in upstate. I want to say within an hour from Albany, Martin Hardy and Mazzotti does do free rides home. I don't know if they're doing it this year. I haven't seen any commercials for it, but they usually do that every year. AAA, I believe, does free calls on New Year's. There's so many solutions. Where I live, we can't take an Uber, so like I'd have to call a family member, which means my grandfather, because my mom said they were probably drunk already, because I called them earlier when I told them I turned my beauty fridge into a mini bar. Just for the night. I wanted my stuff cold. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the new year. Bye, guys!